Chapter 865, Abracadaver, the Magical Zombie. Chapter opens to the skyline of Gotham Royal York. PPG narrator, the plant city of Gotham Royal York. A magical town full of magic and excitement. Here we are at the estate of Team Loud Phoenix Storm where magical things happen. Lynn Sr. groans in pain. PPG narrator, something is happening, that's for sure. Inside Lynn Sr.'s bedroom we were looking at him in bed groaning in agony. Me, geez Mr. Lynn, what happened? Lynn Sr., I threw my back out helping around the house. Me, that hurts like you wouldn't believe. Nico, no kidding. Lily, I'm sorry your back hurts like this, Dad. Lynn Sr., it happens. Wasp, I think what Mr. Lynn needs is a massage. Very, it's gonna take more than a massage to help him though. This could be more serious. Lynn Sr. groans in agony, bones crunching, screams in pain. Me, cringes, you chihuahuas. Lana, that is really painful. Francesca, geez. And I thought Grandma Muriel was in so much pain when you guys were with us. Bisley, no kidding. Muriel was in tremendous pain when we saw her like this. Lincoln, I remember that. Lainey, yet. Lynn Sr., it can't be that bad. Bones crunching, screams in pain. Very, cringes, boo. That's gotta hurt. I looked at Lynn Sr.'s back with my X-ray vision and I saw that he ruptured a disc in his spine. Me, oh man. Mr. Lynn, I'm afraid this is more serious than we thought. You ruptured a disc in your spine. Everyone gasped. Lola, what is a ruptured disc? Lainey, it's a bad back pain where your spinal nerves press up against a disc and it tears it, and that causes shooting back pain. It causes back pain that makes it feel like someone is shooting you with a shotgun. Lori, yikes. That literally must really hurt. Nico, no kidding. Me, my dad has problems with his back a lot and it hurts him bad. Lincoln, look at me though. Lincoln was sitting on the sofa with an ice bag on his leg. Lainey, sorry you hurt your leg, Lincoln. Lincoln, it's okay, Lainey. Maria, Lincoln, I still don't see how this happened. Lincoln, I pulled a muscle while helping Lainey practice for her ballet recital. Sora, I can fix that for you. Sora used a potion on Lincoln and he was better. Lincoln, thanks Sora. Sora, no problem Lincoln. The doorbell then rang. Irazam, I'll get that. She got the door and there was the Blue Centurion, Justin Stewart, and the Samurai Power Rangers. Blue Centurion, hello. Are the Power Rangers here? Irazam, which ones? Me, what's all they? Sees Justin and the Samurai Rangers, no way. Justin Stewart, the Blue Centurion and the Samurai Power Rangers. Justin, it's an honor to meet you, JD. Blue Centurion, same here. Jaden, it's an honor to meet you, JD. Emily, we heard so much about all your adventures. Mia, it's so awesome how you beat all the bad guys. Me, we don't like to brag. But we have to do what is right for the safety and survival of the planet and the universe. Come on in, guys. They came in and we were talking about all kinds of stuff and more. Mia was showing us her cooking. But her cooking didn't turn out good. But we promised to help her learn from the masters. Swindle, to Justin, you must have been the youngest person to ever become a Power Ranger. Justin, I sure was Swindle. But weren't you one of the bad guys? Nico, not anymore Justin. I'm now the new leader of the Decepticons and they are on the path to redemption through me after we destroyed Megatron, Starscream, and Unicron. Justin, that is so cool. Kev, it sure is. Me, we watched you guys all the time on TV and you guys were awesome in destroying Xandrid. Jaden, we sure were JD. Xandrid was the toughest opponent we've ever faced. Me, I remember. Sheen, who was Xandrid? Sounds like the name of a nobody. Me, That does sound like it. But Xandred is the overlord of the Netherworld. I pulled up his history. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Master Xandred is the overlord of the Nilox. He is the primary adversary of the Samurai Rangers. He comes from the Netherworld and lives on a ship floating on the Sanzir River. It is revealed that he takes large doses of medicine for his frequent headaches, often causing him to fall asleep for long periods of time. He becomes angry easily, especially if his henchmen are insubordinate or speak out of turn. When Arachniter tries to usurp him, Xandred transforms him into a mindless mutant, due to Xandred having gained increased powers. He also has an intense hatred for Deeker, since Deeker intervened in one of Master Xandred's plans, which also involved the current Red Samurai Ranger, that he even burned Deus Harmonium due to her failure to destroy Deeker. Xandred makes an alliance with Serator. Xandred learns of Serator's treachery, so he returns to the human world to gain back Deus Harmonium, only to dry out severely, due to being so far away from the Sanzir River. Octoro was able to save him and bring him back to the ship. Master Xandred is currently recharging at the bottom of the Sanzir River. In The Master Returns, Xandred was also able to fix Deus Harmonium, using one of his own leg scales. After a lengthy period of recuperation, Xandred eventually returned and faced the Samurai Rangers, now led by the true Red Ranger, Lauren. Running into a wounded Deu, he got an idea when she reminded him she was half human and absorbed her. He then faced the Samurai Rangers while Lauren drew the sealing symbol. Despite his best effort to stop her, the symbol was completed and used. However, while it caused massive damage, it didn't manage to seal him as expected, since Deu's humanity had protected him from the symbol's power. Also, Xandred was no longer in danger of drying out and planned his takeover of the human world. He then defeated the Rangers and wounded Lauren. When the Sanzu flood waters overflowed, Xandred released him army of Moogers to lay waste to Panorama City. The Samurai Rangers, led by Jaden Shiba once again, took on and defeated the Moogers before facing Xandred. After significantly weakening him with Shiba fire power, Jaden defeated him with the Shogun armor. However, Xandred transformed into his Mega Monster form and the Rangers called on the Gigazord to fight him. As the Rangers attempted to get close enough to use a final blow filled with symbol power, Xandred blasted away the Zords one by one until only the Samurai Megazord remained, which managed to succeed and strike Xandred with a fatal blow. However, Xandred unsuccessfully tried to take the Rangers with him by grabbing the Megazord and boasting, before he was destroyed, that the Nilox would rise again someday. He was then consumed in a massive explosion. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Sheen, whoa. Me, that battle with Xandred was the most intense I've ever seen in all of the 26 years of Power Rangers. Jaden, it sure was. Me, I also found out that I too have spin katanas like you guys, as well as a folding Zord. I pulled out my spin katana and I had a purple power disc with a phoenix on it, and I had a purple folding Zord in the shape of a star and it had the kanji for star on it. Jaden, that's cool. Nico, he's not the only one. Nico pulled out a spin katana and it was aqua blue, and he had a polar bear folding Zord in the shape of an octagon with the kanji for ice on it. And he had a spin disc with a polar bear on it. Lainey had a brown spin katana with a brown spin disc with a fairy on it, and she had a folding Zord in the shape of a fairy with the kanji for crystal on it. Lana had a dark blue spin katana with a dark blue spin disc with an owl on it, and she had a folding Zord in the shape of an owl with the kanji for snow on it. Mike, Samurai, wow. That is so cool. Antonio, fantastico. Me, it sure is. We laughed. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. But in the middle of the city, something evil was brewing. Mayor, putting hard hat on, let the festivities begin. Said festivities consist of the demolition of the theater by several wrecking balls. They swing back and forth as the mayor cheers them on deliriously from on and off camera. Mayor, yes, yes. Smash it. Smash it. Boom. Boom. Pow. Pow. Smash it. Smash it. Smash it. One of the wrecking balls swings into the auditorium and lands squarely on the Iron Maiden before being pulled away. A trick panel in the bottom of the case is sprung open by the hit. Zoom in slowly on this to a close-up. A desiccated, shaking arm clad in men's evening wear reaches into view and produces a bunch of black, dead flowers after a tense moment. Cut to an extreme close-up of the screaming mouth of one of the girls. We hear all three of them, and the camera pulls back to show them on the living room couch, with the lights out. We were watching an old black and white creature feature horror movie in which people are rising from the dead as zombies. They shamble forth from their resting places, moaning and looking for living flesh. We see a steady parade of half-decomposed faces with the remains of their eyes fixed in a dead stare. The procession makes its way out of the graveyard as the girls watch, shivering with fright. Even Buttercup, the original hard case, is not immune. A crash of glass startles them into diving behind the couch. They poke their heads out from underneath the cushions. Blossom, gasping, "What was that?" Bubbles, voice shaking, "I think it was a zombie." Buttercup, "Cut it out, Bubbles. There's no such thing as zombies." Me, "There are zombies, girls. But if there is a zombie, we'll deal with it." Sean, "Yep." Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Cut to a screaming woman in the streets of Gotham Royal York. The sky has taken on a weird red glow. Woman, "A zombie." Quick pan from her to a rotting figure dressed in the remains of the aforementioned evening wear. One of the shoes is gone, and a tattered cape hangs down in back. Turn up to the face as the narrator speaks. PPG narrator, "Oh, no. It's Illusion. He's returned from beyond the grave as Abracadaver, the magical zombie." Abracadaver's face is a withered, shrunken horror, with angry red eyes set deep above parched cheeks. His teeth have gone helter-skelter, and his once handsome goatee and mustache hang in shreds. His top hat now resembles a dented tin can, and its upper surface has fallen open. His voice is slow and rusty from several decades of disuse, but still carries forth his smoldering fury from his humiliation on his last day among the living. It also has perhaps a bit of a Russian accent. Abracadaver, Russian accent, "You laughed at me, but now, revenge." He shoots a spell from his hands. This connects with two kids playing a game of cards. They find themselves turned into giant playing cards. Two carpenters are hard at work sawing planks, but are quickly imprisoned within boxes for the old saw a woman in half trick, with their own saw slicing down into the wood. Abracadaver shoots a spell at a school bus, turning it into a giant, diseased-looking rabbit and leaving the driver and kids sitting on its back. The animal bounds along the street. As a crowd of people watches, stunned, a car and a milk truck collide head-on. The zombie magician strides through the onlookers, preparing himself for another ghastly trick. Now he stretches out one hand and zaps the spire of a building. This becomes a giant birdcage, complete with a sickly bird on the swing inside. Several people standing in a group screaming are turned into trees. A dog preparing to relieve itself at a hydrant finds its toilet turned into a bigger, angry dog that chases it away. Giant playing cards bounce down the street as flowers bloom from the roofs of buildings. The school bus turned rabbit hops in and out among the structures and finally moves OC. A tall building is transformed into a house of cards, from which Abracadaver swipes one near ground level. The entire house collapses, showering cards everywhere. When the screen clears, we see that giant saws have gone to work on various bits of the skyline. Pan slowly across the city to show the rest of it in a similar predicament. Cut to the mayor's office. He and Ms. Bellum are watching a saw cut through the wall on its way to them, at about the level of his head. Mayor, "That's peculiar." Ms. Bellum, "Do you see this saw I see?" Ms. Bellum, "Yes, but can't you see that all of Townsville is under attack?" The saw cuts through the mayor's hat. Mayor, "I think my hat's under attack. Call the haberdasher." Asterisk asterisk asterisk. At the estate we were watching the movie when the alarm went off. Me, uh-oh. We went to the computer and we saw the city under attack by Abracadaver. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Abracadaver was once a famed magician by the name Illusion, known by everyone in the city of Townsville. One day when he was preforming, he asked for a volunteer, which was a little girl and her teddy bear. The magician made the teddy bear disappear, but while accepting applause forgot to return the teddy. The little girl was wondering where her teddy was, began searching for it, to the magician's humiliation when she accidentally pulled his pants down in front of everyone. Freaking out at the humiliation, Illusion stumbles and falls into an Iron Maiden on stage, killing him. Decades later, he returns from beyond the grave and becomes a zombie with a new name, Abracadaver, terrorizing the city of Townsville. The Powerpuff Girls arrive to stop the supernatural mayhem caused by Abracadaver. When he looks at Blossom, she reminds him of the young child with the teddy bear whom he blames for his shame and death. He uses a grand finale in which the hypnotized Blossom is being rolled up in sleeves, and he rolls her towards an spiked Iron Maiden until she is ensnared in the trap. It looks as if he killed her, and even the townspeople and narrator think she is gone for good, but as it turns out in the end, it is Blossom, very much alive, who pulled the last magic trick on Abracadaver. The narrator then states that he loves the voodoo that the girls do. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Me, it's a zombie magician. Adult Bubbles, it's Abracadaver. Me, you dealt with him before? Adult Blossom, only once. He was a dangerous foe and he tried to kill us. Adult Buttercup, that zombie was once Illusion. He was a famous magician turned into a laughingstock decades ago when the mayor was younger. He accidentally tripped and died after he fell into an Iron Maiden. Me, an Iron Maiden? That's a torture device. Nico, why would a magician have a torture device like an Iron Maiden on a stage like that? Me, no idea. But he's destroying the city. Let's go. We were off to the city. Adult Blossom, but it's gonna take a lot of power to destroy him. He can put himself back together. Groove, we're gonna need a lot of firepower to take that zombie magician out. Scott Truman takes out communicator, hold that thought. Calls a certain Red Ranger. Jaden was meditating. Jaden, hello? Scott, hey, Jaden. It's Scott. Jaden, Scott. How've you been? Scott, good. But I need you and your team's help. Jaden, of course. Why? Scott, meet me and my friends there. There's trouble brewing. Jaden, we're on our way. They were on their way. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Abracadaver was using his magic and destroying everything. Suddenly Edzilla punched Abracadaver out of nowhere and he was being punched all over. Edzilla punches Abracadaver. Ed smash zombie. But Abracadaver put himself back together and he saw us. Me, Illusion aka Abracadaver. Adult Blossom, how nice to see you again, you zombie freak. Abracadaver, Russian accent, you grew much. Adult Blossom, you tried to kill us the last time. Abracadaver, to Fuzzy, traitor. Fuzzy, I hardly ever worked alongside y'all. Me, you only appeared once, you fucked up living corpse. Bang. The shotgun blast blew his head off. Sean shoots Abracadaver in the head with a shotgun. One shot in the head should do it. Jaden and the Samurai Power Rangers arrived. Jaden, hey, everyone. Are we late? Me, nope. You arrived just in time. But Abracadaver put himself back together. Adult Blossom, he's just as big a challenge as the last time we fought him. Me, our best option is total obliteration. Buttercup, we need to make sure his entire body's destroyed. Jaden, I've got just the thing. The Samurai Rangers pulled out the multi-disc octo cannon. They fired it and the blast hit Abracadaver and exploded. Crab Balaam. Me, let's hit him with our combos and everything we got. We fired energy blasts and elemental energy attacks at him and we blasted, burned, froze, electrocuted, shredded, zapped, dissolved, flattened, Smashed, pounded and more. Me, time to finish him off. Hulkbuster Iron Man, I'll start us off. Let's smash him Ironhide. G1 Ironhide, right with you Tony. They jumped and Ironhide fired his machine guns. Hulkbuster Iron Man and Ironhide, smashing fist pulverizer. They smashed and blasted Abracadaver with devastating force. Groove, time for some pain. Cyber Key Power. The Earth Cyber Planet Key went into his back and enhanced his oxidizer weapons 100-fold. Wasp, time for some buzzing pain. Animatron Cyber Key Power. The Animatron Cyber Planet Key went into Wasp's right arm device and it enhanced her energy blasters and flying powers. Groove and Wasp. Corrosive Wasp Sting Burn. Groove fired a blast of sulfuric acid and Wasp fired a powerful blast of yellow energy and burned Abracadaver all over. Swindle, time to take back his life. Cyber Key Power. The Decepticon Cyber Planet Key went into Swindle's back and it enhanced his Vertigo Ray 100-fold. Arizam, time for some serious pain. Giganteon Cyber Key Power. The Giganteon Cyber Planet Key went into Arizam's right arm device and she formed a powerful set of Water Angel wings. Swindle and Arizam, Vertigo Maelstrom Shred Burst. Swindle fired his Vertigo Ray and Arizam fired a powerful blast of water and the blasts combined and slammed into Abracadaver and exploded. Crab boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hum. Me, now to finish you off for good you fucked up walking corpse. Brittany, I stripped him of his powers with a magic spell. He's vulnerable. Adult Blossom, let's get him. Pink Flower Laser Burst. Adult Blossom fired a powerful pink laser blast and it hit Abracadaver in a powerful explosion of pink flowers. Adult Bubbles, time for you to get wet. Blue Bubbles Wet Storm Laser. Adult Bubbles fired a powerful aqua blue laser blast and it hit Abracadaver and got him wet in soap and bubbles. Adult Buttercup, this will punch your lights out. Green Punch Storm Laser. Adult Buttercup fired a powerful spring green laser and it hit Abracadaver and exploded all over. Adult Bunny, time for you to face the Furry Fury. Purple Bunny Firestorm. Adult Bunny fired a powerful purple laser and it hit Abracadaver and exploded. Crab boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Sean, I hate zombies. Zombie Machine Gun Firestorm. Sean pulled out an M31 minigun and fired and blew him apart. Me, time for you to go back to hell Abracadaver. Final Shine Attack. I fired a massive green energy wave and it hit him and exploded with incredible power. Crab. The explosion completely obliterated Abracadaver in an instant. There was nothing of him left. Nakia, that did it. His energy signal is gone. Lola, good riddance to bad rubbish. Me, you got that right. Nicole, and he will never terrorize the world of the living. Abracadaver's spirit appeared. Nicole, chance an incantation, Aldruan inland Thranal Vazolan Lyris Nor. Abracadaver was sealed into the book of vile darkness forever. Nico, Abracadaver, you have failed this city. Me, he sure has. Familiar voice, you now have to face me now. We turned and we saw Peter Griffin reborn as a nobody. Me, what the fuck? Peter Griffin. Rick Step, I used to be Peter Griffin. Now I'm a nobody. It's Rick Step now. Nico, but we sacrificed you on the planet Vormers so that we can get the Soul Stone. Cheen, so you are Peter Griffin. Laney, that's him Cheen. He's the monster that abused Meg and got all of Quahog completely destroyed. Me, that's right. But you weren't turned into a heartless, Peter. Rick Step, I know. But I came back as a nobody to get revenge. Cheen, if you weren't so mean to Meg, Quahog would have been spared. Lana, that's right. You have no right to call yourself a father. Rick Step, you still won't let that go of destroying Quahog. Quahog was my home and you had no right to destroy it. Me, It was because of you that Quahog was destroyed, you testicle-chined fuckhead douchebag. Rickstep, what do you mean? Me? Oh, you don't know? Then maybe these four faces can shed some light on that. Meg, Lois, Stewie, and Brian came. Meg, hello Dad. Rickstep, shut up Meg. No one cares about you. Me, fuck you Peter. You are the reason why Quahog was destroyed in the first place. For 17 long years, you tormented and constantly abused Meg to the point of wanting to kill herself more times than anyone can even count. Meg, that's right. I tried all kinds of methods. I slashed my wrists, overdosed on sleeping medications, hanged myself, almost stabbed myself, you name it. And it was because of you Peter Griffin. Me, not only that Peter you fucking fetus, but you made a lot of the people of Quahog bully Meg constantly without doing anything about it. Rickstep, it's just Meg. No one cares. Me, shut your fucking trap. It was because of you that you did this Peter. You are the reason why Quahog was destroyed in the first place. It was all because of you. Meg, you have no education, no interest. You just do whatever reckless thing you want to do whenever you want to do it without regard for anyone else. And when you're not terrorizing the community with your impulsive escapades, you're being a total jerk to your family and constantly terrorizing me. You shoved my face in your fucking ass and farted on it. Rickstep laughed. Me, it's not funny Peter. Meg, and I'm glad Team Loud Phoenix Storm came when they did and sent your fucking ass straight to prison. Me, that's right. Meg, you're a fat, lazy, abusive, blue-collar, Irish Catholic fuckpot that drinks way too much and barely makes enough money to support his family. You once lived half your life and you had nothing to show for it. Me, your only accomplishments are your kids Peter. And because of you, the only disaster that came out was Chris. You fucked him and destroyed his mind and he is as dumb as you. Meg, that's right. You're a total and complete embarrassment in every possible way. You are a waste of a man. Me, and a waste of a fucking life. It was because of you that Quahog was completely destroyed and wiped off the map forever. Nico, Quahog failed this whole country as a city and as a town just like you have. Me, you give loving parents everywhere a really bad name Peter. You're nothing more than a big fat fucking alcoholic slob. A big fat slob with testicle balls for a chin. Nico, that's right. Me, your kids on the other hand are now different than you. Stewie Griffin was once a dark kid hellbent on killing Lois. And you know who planted that seed? You Peter. You are the main reason he wanted to kill Lois. It was all because of you. You are the one that is responsible for everything that has happened to Quahog and to you. Nico, yet. Me, Brian is now the most successful author ever and his books are all bestsellers. Brian, that's right. Me, and Lois has redeemed herself and because of everything Carter Pewter Schmidt did, we cleared her police record. Lois, that's right. Me, you brought all this on yourself Peter. You are nothing more than a selfish, drunk, stupid, fuck up. Sheen, I hate people like you Peter. Sheen went at Rickstep and punched him with devastating force in his crotch and she bit his crotch and he screamed and started foaming at the mouth and she kicked him in the face with a powerful uppercut and she bit his nose and ripped it off in a sickening crunch. Sheen then fired a powerful blast of fire at Rickstep and burned him all over. Me, Jaden, let's use a combo on him and finish Peter off for good. Jaden, you read my mind. I spun the disc on my sword and so did Jaden and the blades were enveloped in stars and fire. Me and Jaden, shooting star firestorm slash. We slashed Rickstep in half and he exploded with incredible power. Crab. Peter Griffin was dead again and he went back to the planet Vormer. He was now forever bound to the planet ever since we sacrificed him. Me, never again Peter. We went back to the estate. Sean, to the viewers, zombies better beware. because Team Loud Phoenix Storm and the Zombie Outbreak Response Team are gonna blow you all to pieces. Me, you said it, Sean. PPG narrator laughs. That was awesome. And so once again the day is saved, thanks to Team Loud Phoenix Storm. We stood in the fiery background in our poses. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete and another Powerpuff Girls villain defeated. Abracadaver was a one-time villain that appeared on the Powerpuff Girls and he was terrifying. It's a shame he didn't appear again. What a ripoff. But he got what was coming to him. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.